Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and yeah, I'm here to give you guys just a little bit of an update video here. I got just some kind of general things I want to talk about right now. Yeah, so I might as well get started here. The big one I want to just say right now is that next weekend, July 27th to the 29th, which is only a few days away at this point, I will be at Conbravo in Hamilton, Ontario. And I cannot wait for that. I'm really excited for that. I didn't honestly think I was going to even make it to a convention this year, but I will be at Hamilton this year for Conbravo, and I cannot wait. So if you're going to be in the Hamilton area or at Conbravo, then let me know in the comments, because, yeah, I would love to see some of you guys there and hang out and chat, and yeah, so yeah, it's just going to be a really, really good time. I'm looking forward to it. As I haven't ever gone to Conbravo myself, but it's always seemed like a lot of fun, and I always enjoy going to conventions and stuff, so I look forward to seeing people there. Let's get that big announcement out of the way right now. This is going to be kind of an unusual piece of news here. I got a bit of an update on this here, which is, well, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. You know what this is already. As I'm sure a lot of you know, that Nuts and Bolts is my final Let's Play, and I have some pretty crazy news to reveal. I don't know how much longer it's going to be. Honest to God, I finished recording all of the main levels like a few days ago, probably almost a week ago by this point. It's kind of hard for me to actually say that, but yeah, I mean, I'm done recording all the main levels. That being said, and I say this a lot about Nuts and Bolts, it's nowhere near finished, but it's going to be wrapping up here a lot sooner than I initially expected it to, and I guess I can kind of give a little bit of my reasoning why that I didn't expect it to finish up here. I guess I'll just quickly get into the points that I want to make about Nuts and Bolts. I still need to upload a couple of the videos, which will be the next couple of days. I have another multiplayer video, which is exciting, that I need to edit as well, but those will be all edited before I go to Conbravo, and most of them are edited now anyway, but most of them will be up before I go to Conbravo, and enough while I'm scheduled while I'm gone. The next video for Nuts and Bolts, though, that actually requires a little bit of grinding in an unusual sense. I don't want to get into it too much because it's a really cool surprise that I'll let you guys know when it comes to it, but yeah, there's a really big surprise coming to my channel, and when I say big, I mean like this friggin' big. It's gonna be a massive one, and I look forward to showing it to you guys, because it's something that I'm personally really excited for. And even if you're not a fan of Nuts and Bolts, I think it's something that you guys will enjoy, personally. So yeah, that's something that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. Besides that, though, there's my dryer, if you're just hearing that. I was just doing laundry a few minutes ago. Besides that, I guess I can give a little bit of my... I kind of want to just talk a little bit about something and kind of my reasoning / decision for wanting to retire from Let's Playing. Truth be told, as I'm sure some of you know from last year I had a really, really bad case of tendinitis in my hands, which, like, I've known a lot of people who said they've had tendinitis before, but for those who don't know what it basically was, or is, or whatever, you see the palm of my hand here? Like, I think I've talked about this on other videos before, but, like, the palms of my hands swelled up to the point where, like, these, like, fleshy parts of the hands here, those swelled up to the point where it hurt to do pretty much anything. I didn't play hardly any games at all, or anything, for, like, the entire second half of 2017. I played a couple of things. I mean, I got Splatoon 2 when that came out. I got Pokemon Ultra Moon, as well as a new 2DS XL when that came out, and I played through that. A lot slower than I played through any other Pokemon game, admittedly, but I did eventually finish that. But yeah, the I just honestly did. I was worried I would never even pick up a controller again, honestly. I was that. People told me that it should have returned to normal over time, and it mostly did. I do feel a lot better now, but it's one of those things where it was kind of a health scare, and there was also. I guess I can talk about this. I've talked about this before, but I had. Not one in particular, but I had a couple of relatives pass away last year, and one of them passed away almost a year ago today. It's July 22nd right now, and he died on July 24th last year. One of my cousins. And that hit me really hard. It hit a lot of people really hard, but it hit me really hard and got me questioning a lot of things about mortality. And like that was like right at like the height of the tendonitis like bothering me too. So I was really depressed and unmotivated for a long time. I wasn't sure. I said for a long time I didn't think I'd be able to continue Let's Playing. Me being healthier, does that change a whole lot of things? Yes and no. Because on one hand, it feels weird that I feel like I will miss doing some things sometimes. But on the other hand, it doesn't change the fact that, I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I honestly, the real reason is that I'm also going back to school this fall, and I just don't think that I would be able to continue doing this if I go back to school. So that's kind of my main honest reasoning there. And if I go back to school, I just don't think that I would be able to continue doing this. And yeah, that's more or less the long end of the stick right there. That's kind of all these reasons. And after 10 years, I felt like it would have been the perfect time to end off my channel. I've done over 45 Let's Plays, probably closer to 50 by this point. So yeah, I don't have anything left I want to prove. It's been really good, and I don't regret doing a single thing, but all things good or bad must come to an end at some point. And yeah, it's been really good. So, but that being said, when Nuts and Bolts comes around to being finished up, I have a feeling it'll probably finish around part 60. I don't totally know. I have up to part 49 recorded right now, I think, plus the 3 bonus videos, so realistically, like, part 52. I feel like it'll be part 60 and then however many bonus videos it'll be, but it's gonna be quite a lot to get the rest of the game done. So, I ran out of time for that last clip, but that's alright. I think I was finished my thought here, but lastly, I want to mention that after Nuts and Bolts finishes and whatnot, I don't know if I'm going to do this on New Year's Eve or not, like, because this is when I usually do these videos, but my final video on my channel, period, that I want to make isn't going to be the finale of Nuts and Bolts. There's going to be at least 1 video, but probably realistically 3 videos? I don't totally know for sure, but it's going to be at least a couple videos. I want to make a big top 50 of my entire channel, my best moments. And that sounds like a lot, but you gotta realize I have almost 50 Let's Plays, and a lot of my best moments aren't even from Let's Plays. They're usually from, like, in my top 10 2013 video, one of the moments was a moment where I was just doing a one-off Mario Kart 7 video where I ended up getting a blue shell at the last possible moment, and that was pretty amazing, but yeah, it was just kind of, that's like little examples there, and some of those will probably be still in the video as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's coming in such a short amount of time, and that's going to be one of the biggest things I'll ever embark on to do. And if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. If any of you guys have suggestions, or in any of my Let's Plays, it could be one of the SpongeBob videos, one of the Sonic Adventure 2 videos, something like, if you remember something from, you know, I would love to include a lot of stuff from years that didn't have countdown videos, like 2014, 2015, and 2017 never had countdown videos, and that's kind of a shame, because, I mean, I think, it's just that there wasn't a whole lot to choose from with all that, but, like, Donkey Kong 64 was a great Let's Play. I would love to include some moments from that. I can think of a few from Pokemon Emerald I would love to include. There's, you know, there's a lot of, especially 2017, there's a ton I could pick from with that. Even just picking stuff from Nuts and Bolts is gonna be hard, because just with some of the moments in that, like, I mean, there's, like, the whole Dukes of Hazzard running joke, there was the trucks joke, which kind of died off early on, but, there's, God, there's a lot of jokes in Nuts and Bolts that I could honestly use, so, just some of, like, the funny freakouts that I've done. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy list to compile, and I want to make sure I get stuff from pretty near every Let's Play. I don't know, I mean, it'll be harder to look back in some of the early stuff, but maybe there might be a diamond in the rough somewhere in there. So, yeah. If you have any suggestions, then please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear that. With all that being said, though, thank you for watching this update video. And yeah, there's going to be some big stuff coming up. Just to recap, Conbravo next week. Can't wait. Nuts and Bolts, whenever it has some, there's a big thing related to Nuts and Bolts that's coming very soon. And like I said, when I said big, I mean it's gonna be this big. Probably bigger than that, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys either at Conbravo, the next video of Nuts and Bolts, or some other video in the future. Thank you for watching. I've been Masterstarman. Peace out.